Hello and welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I would like to welcome you to our side yard out in the woods where we're celebrating National Native American Heritage Month. It's November, y'all, and it's time for another Native American teaching. And this lesson is for most of the tribes east of the Mississippi. Not all tribes done it, but you know those wonderful uh, solid wood uh, war clubs? And this is how they were made. It takes years to make them. So what you're going to need to do is go into your woods. You want to take a young live sapling. You're going to need to mark it so you know where it's going to be at. It's not a hard process to do, but you have to be very careful so you don't snap the sapling. It takes practice, y'all. It's been a while since I've got to do it, and I've been wanting to do it for quite a while. Now I have the opportunity to show y'all. And this is part of me saying weapons of all kinds. Yeah, this is a weapon, believe me, because when the tree grows correctly, yeah, it'll be some work. It's going to take 2 to 3 years. So make sure you mark that sapling so you don't accidentally cut it down. Or make sure it's somewhere where it won't be, you know, anything will cut it down. So let me move the camera. This one, we have a beautiful bur oak. Oak, you want to find hardwoods. Oak is a good one. I wouldn't do chestnuts because they're not as plentiful as they used to. If you have a lot of hickories, you can use, because these trees, you're going to cut them down after 2 or 3 years. Because what's going to happen is, and this one, like I said, it takes a lot of practice, y'all. Is what you're basically going to be doing. You want to find one a little thinner. Sometimes it's best to do it in the spring when they're a little more flexible. Basically what you're doing is girding the tree. And you've got to be very careful. Because if you snap it, there's a good chance the tree is not going to make it. So, oh man, mosquitoes. This one's a little thicker, so you got to be extra careful. Alright, that's as far as I'm going to push it for now. Now come spring, I'll bring y'all back out, and I'm going to push the loop, the knot a little tighter, because it's best to do it in the springtime, because the sap is all up in the trunk and the limbs of the tree, and it's just a little bit looser, easier to work with. But you're going to want to make that loop as small as possible without snapping the tree. And as you can see, it's good and as tight as I can get it for now. I don't want to push it too much because I try not to waste trees. Now, what you're going to do, like I said, springtime, when it's good and flexible, you'll try to pull this little knot a little tighter. And what it's going to do is it's going to cause a burl to form. Your trunk will get taller. This will get more compact, and it'll start growing around that. And once it's the head of the war club is big enough, that's when we will harvest it at the base, and we will make a war club here in 2 to 3 years' time. Now, if you are aspiring to actually make you one, there's a possibility this could kill the sapling. Don't just focus on one tree. Do multiple saplings. That way, yes, you might get multiple war clubs, but it's better to get some than none, because this is a long process of making a traditional wooden-headed war club. The Cherokees were very well known for them. All the Iroquoian tribes were well known for them. And believe me, when you get smacked in the head with one, you're not coming back. Yeah, you're not coming back. They're strong enough. If you whack somebody in the arm is going to be broken. It can do the same thing for the leg, the back, the head. It is a war club for a reason. Now, some, they would later on put deer antlers into, good size deer antlers. They would also tie those inside the knot so that the tree, the burl, actually grew around the antler piece. And of course, when that happened, the antler wasn't coming out. Later on, they could also do that with knife blades, and they'd put the hilt of the knife inside the loop and let the tree grow around it. So you want hardwoods, your oaks, chestnuts if you have enough of them. But I found a chestnut. I'm not touching it. I'm letting it grow. Um, Hickory nuts. If you have enough hickory trees around you, if you find little saplings, yes. Um, Osage orange, also known as bodock, another wonderful one. Anything red oak, white oak, anything that's a hardwood, you do not want to use a softwood at all, because you might get one use out of it, and that's it. It won't hold up like a hardwood will do. It just takes practice and patience. Patience is a virtue. And this is where patience come along. Now, if you want to, you don't want to tie it tight because you don't want to girdle the tree down here because you want to make sure that this grows. I'll bring you back in the spring to check on them. You might want to put you some orange, um, the marker tape, but don't tie it too tight to it. You just want it loosely around it. So you'll find where you have started making them. And I have a lot of trees, saplings to select from. I've got swamp oak, I've got red oaks, I got white oaks. I'm leaving the hickories alone. Um, I got chestnut oaks over there. Like I said, use what you can and be very, very patient when you do this. I'm going to leave it alone before I end up breaking it. And this part here will continue to grow straight. This part will continue to grow into it. And this will be, of course, this is going to get taller. This is going to be your handle. So it's all one solid piece. You can do this. My ancestors done this, and I'm still carrying on traditions of making natural warheads. And believe me, they work very well. Very well. I am going to be throughout the month of November. I celebrate every single day of the year. I give thanks for my ancestors. Throughout the month of November, I will be doing all different kinds of Native American videos, from history to cooking to weaponry, herbalism, you name it. And I am going to keep the old ways alive as much as possible. Everyone, take care. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Continue to stock up your pantry with foods that will nourish and sustain you, medicinals that will heal you, protection of all kinds. This might just take a little while. I'll go into more depth each time I check up on them with y'all, so you know what to look for and what to do. And stock up on the bare essentials to survive on. Everyone, take care. Y'all take care. Stay safe and sound. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. May you each be blessed. Hoot, hoot. Love y'all. See you soon.